I know that you can see me, and I know that you know that I can feel you watching me. Welcome to my channel today. If you're new to my channel, I am the Sensational Stina. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about our quarantine, virtual or Zoom makeup look. We have been locked down for so long. Don't let me out. We have been locked down for so long, and a lot of us has been going online. You know who you are. We have been going online, talking to people online, going on dates online, hanging out online. But you can't go out with them. But you can do something. You can Zoom with them. We all know what Zoom is. We all are virtually communicating on places like Zoom, Facebook, FaceTime, video chats. In order for us to get on that video call, we need to fancy up. And because we're not meeting them in person doesn't mean that we cannot dolled up a little bit, okay? So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be getting ready for our Zoom dates, our FaceTime meetings, and our virtual hangout. So, let's get started.
This is sensational. Stina.
So my face is already prepped. I am going to be using my Poreless face primer to prime my face, and then we're good to go. I just take a little tiny bit. It's all I take, and I dab, 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 dab. Okay, we've got to get this hair out of the way. I'm just generously applying it all over my face. And today I am using the NYX Professional Makeup Pencil. First, I like to brush it up. I start from the bottom and I just shape out the line. I love this color. This is chocolate. Oh, just like me. This is in color chocolate, and then I go to the top part and then I just draw out or map out how I want to have my brows today. Then after mapping that out, so every time I always shape my brows differently. And then I start to fill it in an upward motion. I'm gonna take my Tracy. I have all the information below, so I'll be taking this. This is really black. It's as black as they could come. So I want to touch up the center part of my eyebrow. I want to just give my eyebrow an ombre look. So I'm just gonna touch that, and I want that look. I want that beach hair comb look. Eyebrows will go up just a tiny bit, not so much. Get it up there, and then slightly, with a very light hand, pull it down. My two brows are not the same. I obviously love this shape better than this shape. Hello, what happened to you today? We can fix that by taking a concealer. I'm going to be using the Elegant Pro Concealer for this today. I'll use it to line out and clean out or reshape my brow. So I'm going to just go underneath my eyebrow. I'm going to go up. Now I'm going to reshape this high to look just like this, and I think the fixing is going to be on the top part. So I'm going to be fixing the top. I'm just going to dip down a tiny bit. I'm going to grab my brush. This is for foundation, but I'm going to be using it today to get this blended. I like that it's very flat and I'm able to see what I'm doing, so that's why I'm using this today. We're blending the upper part, but trying to not make it too harsh. So this is what we come up with. So for today's foundation, I am using Juvia's Place. So I'm using, I am Maggie Velvety Matte Foundation. Je suis magique. I think that's what it says. Pardonnez-moi. And this is in the color of Sudan 100. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong one. Sudan. Should I show you what Sudan is? I might be using Sudan. Sudan is very dark. Way too dark for me. I'm all the chocolate color. Okay. So I am going to be using Juvia's Place color. Let me see. I am Maggie. Are they all Maggie? I thought this would be somebody else's name. Don't tell me I picked up the same thing. I am Maggie. I have Maggie Velvety Matte Foundation. Je suis Maggie Kick. I'm using Lagos. Woohoo! I'm sure this is going to be my perfect color. So this is Lagos, and it's Lagos 240 full coverage. We don't need full coverage, but I love food. I do love food, but I love full coverages. So we're going to be using this full coverage. I like to get this everywhere. This is a match made from heaven. So I'm betting you now, it's a good sign. When you get your matching foundation, you get your matching dates. I am in love. You can just see that this is just perfect. It matches my skin perfectly. It just covers up smoothie. Gosh, I've been so hungry during this quarantine. I have been doing catwalk from my living room to my kitchen almost every day. And all I talk about is smoothie and food. Girl. Well, going back to smoothing, this just smooths it in really nice. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to be taking my LA Pro Girl or LA Girl Pro Concealer. So I have this. It's almost finished, or it's supposed to be finished, but we are not wasting makeup, okay? Since I couldn't squeeze any longer, what I did was I chopped off the bottom part. I'll show you guys. There's this little part, so I just chop it up. Girl, I think I must have used this chopped up, open up part maybe more than 6 times. This is probably the 7th or 8th time that I'm using it. There's still a lot left. All you need to do is just cut the bottom, dip your brush in it, and just get that thing out. Look, I've used this more than 7 times and I'm still getting so much. So we're gonna put this up on my teaser. We are going to connect to nature. We are going to connect to Mother Africa. Yeah. We're gonna draw some Lion King up on our face. Let's go to Africa. Let's get the Wi-Fi up. Mama. Stop, girl, stop. Confession, I do this all the time, even when I'm doing my makeup on my own. Once I put this up, I feel like the inner tigress just comes out and just wanna. Okay, relax. Relax, girl, it ain't that serious, okay? I'm gonna grab my brush. I believe my BH Cosmetic 128 brush is gonna do the deal. If not, I will change the brush. So I'm just gonna lightly, really lightly, super lightly, while looking all the way up so I can get underneath it. It's almost like I'm not touching it, but I am touching it. You know, almost like it's not being touched. But really lightly, and not fully all the way. You're home. You want him to think that, oh yeah, she wakes up like this. Obviously, she wakes up like this. So, why do I love this one so much? This gives you a jaw. Gives you a jaw. I'm just gonna brush it and then connect it with this one. And just give you an amazing, defined jawline. This is the beginning of your jawline journey. I have excess on my brush, so with that excess, I am just gonna go in here. That side of my mouth gets darker. I'm just gonna blend this in. I'm feeling Juvia's today, so because I'm feeling Juvia's, the almost rejected Juvia's that I thought was too dark, I am going to be using it to contour. Quarantine. I'm not using it to contour my face today. It's dark. Like, let's try to get a close up and a drop. Maybe. Oh, I had a drop. Let's try another drop. It is. There you are. Dark in Stina. So with my finger, my head back, I'm just gonna pull you down. Goodness. That cheekbone is just, this will accentuate, will snatch your face. Coming down, gotta get the excess out. Should we do our African dance again? No, not yet. You just pull. We're gonna blend it all in. Look at that. It disappears immediately. And then I'm going to the forehead. So I'll go to the side. Do that on the sides. Come on, guys. Let's get our Lion King song going. Oh, Mama Tina! Mama Tiki Mama! Okay, stop. So I'm gonna blend this together. It is so dark. I'm using my brilliant contour brush to blend this in. This is super darker than what I thought, but I actually love it. So I pinched my brush and then brush that out. You can see. Pinch my brush here as well. And brush that out. I love this brush. This brush is doing wonders. And then on the other drawer, left that there. This is miracle worker. And then I go on my forehead. And it's super dark. It's okay. And then I'm going to come down here. I'm smudging for the zoom date. I love this. Gosh, oh no. I want to blend all this in. So I am going to be using the Maybelline. So I'm going to be using this to apply it. This is perfect. So since I have been staying home, I have been learning some languages. Yeah, I have been. Let me not laugh. And also I have been eating a little too much, cooking, and watching Tiger King. Oh yeah, I did legit. Let me just admit, I've been watching a lot of Netflix and all of this show. What have you been doing throughout this quarantine? Let me know. Let's know what you've been doing. If you've been doing the same thing, you've been learning new tricks, new trades, new languages, cooking, eating, spending time with your families. Leave a comment below. I would love to know what you guys have been doing. I want to do a beautiful calm color. If this is your first date with this guy and he hasn't seen you yet, a beautiful calm color would be great. So on the eye, so we can kind of like lure him in. We're gonna lure him in nicely. So firstly, I'm going to be using my NYC to put my base in. I'll use my brush, blend it in with my fingers. I'm grabbing my brush today. I'm gonna be taking my colors from this amazing palette that I got during Christmas time. Actually, my friend got it for me. We went shopping for Christmas and then she grabbed it and she said, oh, this is for you. So she bought me this. Thank you so much, Cindy. Here I am going to be using this color. It's a chocolatey color, chocolate brown. So I'm gonna dab and start. I'm using the tiny angle, like the side, to start. The side here, I'm just gonna dab in, then I go to the middle and pull in my eyelid. So if you have a drippy eyelid, like I do sometimes my eyelid are dripping, sometimes it's not, I don't know why. So I believe it's lack of sleep or maybe water.
You can water, bitch!
Lack of water maybe, I don't know. If you know, please do tell me in the comment below. Because sometimes when you put your makeup wrongly and you go like that, you really can't see. Fabulous makeup that you spend time doing wouldn't even show. So in order for us to reveal our makeup and to have everything perfectly in line, we have to go to the center, right where that line is, and we just have to gently pull, gently just work your way back and forth. And just going in and out. Very lightly. There you see, I'm gonna dab a little bit more. I want to bring that color to life. I want to see it a little bit more. I want the guy to notice the eye. I want him to be mesmerized. So that's it. I love that. We're gonna keep it calm, cool, and collected today. So I'll be dabbing again, and then I'll do the second eye. Same thing. I'm gonna be taking this color, and I would go out to the outer part. Beautiful. I know everyone is always using a darker color from the outer part. You don't have to do that. I use this, and I just let it meet my chocolate color that I've already applied. I let them collide and I blend it in nicely. I love it. And I do the same on the other eye. So I want something uplifting, not too shiny since I'm home. But at the same time, I want him to be drawn to my eye and go, ooh. So in order to get that going, I have decided to go for this color. So I'm going to take a dab of that and go on the inner. I think I did this part first. Oh, I love you. Did I just say that? To my eye? Not to the guy. Not yet. This is it. All meshed together. I love it. I'm just going to go under my eyebrows and just brush it in. Love it. Without getting too nuts and crazy, since we're home and not going out, I will be taking this lighter color right here. It's shiny. This color. This one. It's not like glittery shiny, but it's satin smooth shine. Yeah, that color. You can see it in the mirror. That one. There. So I'm just going to dab, tiny dab. And I'll be going into my inner teardrop corner. And just put very tiny bit. So wash it in. And then we go. Almost not noticeable. All you see is there's a glow when you move, you glow, when you move, you tap and glow. I'll do the same on the other side, my eye. Woo. This is everything. This is a Tarte cosmetic. It comes with the lashes, with a brush which I've never used, and an eye pencil. So this is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love every color on this palette. All the color, I love it so much. Speaking of all the color, let's play. Let's take this gold right here. Ooh, you see me? It's goldish. It's not glittery. It's more like satin gold, like satin right there. So let's just take a bit of that, and I'll go to the bottom, inner bottom. That's it. Inner bottom. And then I'll do the same. Inner bottom. You know, after you're done with your makeup, you can go out. You can go out even with your mask. You won't be covering all of this gorgeousness. So I'm grabbing my brush again. I'm going to be dipping it in a brown color. It's not even brown, that's chocolate color. So I would go below and just go very lightly. Where the gold stops, the brown starts, and you just go out. So let's just pull it out. And this is my MAC blush. I love this blush so much. I feel like every time I rub off, it's not rubbing off. It's not. So I have to try to get more out of it. So I am just going to go in the lip. Can you see that? blushed, yes. So I'm just gonna powder this off my contour and my backing. So this beautiful liner I got, I contour bold liquid liner. I've not used it yet. It will be my first time opening it. So let's open. This is it. As that, I'm going to be lining my eye. This liner feels short, so I love it. This liner is short and thick. Would it be any shorter than this? My liner is done. I love this liner. It's so thick, but it's short. That's the only thing I don't like. It's too short for me. It's such a shorty. I was like that, trying to draw this out. It was a bit. Today I'll be using my Dear Mac Studio Fix NW50 powder today. I love my MAC powder so much. I've been using it for generation to generation to generation to generation. I love it so much. NK Makeup Bold Lip Liner, so I'm going to use it today and bring it in as well. And I'll go up. I really like this. I'll go up. Then with my magnificent love, I've been using this forever, for a very long time, and especially this color. I really love this color so much, so much. So this is the Studded Kiss by Kat Von D. It's Motorhead by Kat Von D. I think the Motorhead has been discontinued, so I really love this so much. This Kat Von D, I am going to lip it up. And go up. See that? How could you not love me at first sight? Come on. Kissable. But since we're not going out to dinner, we're home, let's brighten it up a little bit. I am going to take my Tarte Cosmetic, which I also love my Tarte. I'm taking my Tarte Cosmetic in color Festival. There's another color that I love. I think that's been discontinued. So why do they keep discontinued? Why do they keep discontinuing every product that I fall in love with? You guys feel the same? Like they keep discontinuing stuff. Like you fall in love, you buy hair, they discontinue it. You buy makeup, they discontinue it. You buy something. Why? And then they make another one, same thing, rename it, but it's not. Sometimes it's not almost the same. Because the one I really love of this product wasn't this watery. Let's put this on. So I'm dabbing this on the inner. I'm gonna create an ombre look, but since this is too watery, I'm just gonna play with it. But it dries on really quick and really bright, so you gotta be careful. So this is my top coat of it. Because I put Kat Von D all over my lips, which is really dark, it's taking time for this color to shine out the way I want it to. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to leave it like that and let it dry. Why I wait for it to dry? So sometimes when you do your lipstick, you can see that it comes far, and I don't want it to come that far. So what I do is I take the same color that will probably match my skin, and I just slightly touch up and just swatch this slightly. And this is also good too if you want to eyeline or highlight your lip. It helps, makes your lip feels bigger, feels cleaner, draws attention to your lip. You can do that as well. And I will be blending that in. Being very careful so I don't touch the lipstick, because the color is really dark. I'm going to grab my brush. I will just get closer. So I want the lip to be a little brighter, not too bright. So I am just going to touch this gold right here. Ooh, I took too much. I'm going to go in. That's it. I don't want to see it. I just want it to be invisible. Like, see if it's not there. But it's there. I know it's there. But I'm going to blend it nicely. I'm taking my e.l.f. This is my shimmer highlighter powder. I'm going to be shimmering my face. Yes, all this for just a Zoom video with a guy that you've never met and you're on a date at home with him. Yes, all of this for it. After doing this, he is going to want to see you so badly in person. After the quarantine and the lockdown, he's just going to want to see you. I love it. I love it. Wow. And then I'm going to dab in on the tip, and I go over my nose, just on the top of my nose, and then I'm dipping and going up there. So I just did one of my eyelashes. For my eyelash, I like to use the Odell lashes. This is for individual lashes, but I use it for my single lash as well. Sometimes my lash stays on or days because I'm using this Odell glue. So this is how I apply it, because it's not a pencil tip. So due to that, I have to do this. If you're using this and you're doing this, be careful, because this could drop on something. It's glue. It would be difficult to come out. So be careful, especially if it goes on the fabric. So this is how I wear my lashes. I grab my mirror and I hold my breath and I basically tilt my head down and look down and put this in. Well, I'm holding it the wrong way, so I'm going to hold it this way. This way. I'm using this plugger to hold it. So I'm holding it like this. I'm going to look down and just so this is it. I love this so much. So this is the final look. I hope that you like it. If you do this makeup, please do let me know how it went, how you did it, what did you do differently, and share with us. Be sure to DM me on my Instagram and show me what you've done with your look. Good luck if you're on a date during this lockdown and during this quarantine. Be sure to dot up before you get on your Zoom call, and be sure to put on some lights so your date can see your beautiful glowy face that you've actually worked on doing all this makeup on. Make sure you have a light in front of you so your date can see. And if you get this look done, be sure to DM me on my Instagram. I would love to see what you've done with your look, and I would love to hear your story. Did you actually really do this to get on a Zoom date? If yes, thumbs up. I hope that you've enjoyed watching me today. This is my first, no, it's not my first recorded video, but I am hoping this will be my first video to post. This is probably my 100 recorded video. Ooh, I need to grow some balls to be able to post this. I am going to post this, hopefully. I know that you can see me, and I know that you know that I can feel you watching me. Thank you again for being on my channel and being nothing but sensational. I am Sensational Stina. Thank you for joining me. Bye. My date, my Zoom date says looking forward to Zooming with you.